Washington now, where it was a big night last night. The nation's media gathering for the annual White House Correspondents' Dinner. ABC's Em Wen joined us with the highlights from Nerd Prom, as it's called. Em, good morning.
Good morning, Janae. It was a fun-filled night with celebrities and thousands of journalists. The president roasted media figures, politicians, and himself, but also struck a serious tone about press freedoms.
I believe in the First Amendment, not just because my good friend Jimmy Madison wrote it.
Laughter at President Biden's punchlines at the White House Correspondents' Dinner. The president, who just announced his re-election campaign, not holding back from taking swipes at recent departures at Fox News and CNN.
You same over the hill. Don Lemon would say that's a man in his prime. But the job isn't finished. I mean, it is finished for Tucker Carlson.
This year's headliner, Daily Show comedian Roy Wood Jr., making light of Fox's recent $787.5 million settlement, made ahead of what could have been a public defamation trial.
When I go to the polls, I make sure it is a Dominion machine that I use. If your election needs the truth, put Dominion in your booth.
But beyond the laughs, Mr. Biden struck a more solemn tone.
Journalism is not a crime.
The president praising Wall Street Journal reporter Evan Gershkovich, deemed wrongly detained in Russia, and freelance journalist Austin Tice, held captive in Syria for more than 10 years.
Evan and Austin should be released immediately, along with every other American held hostage or wrongfully detained abroad.
The president also recognizing WNBA star Brittany Griner, who was freed from Russian detainment after nearly 10 months. And Wood often seizing the chance to turn jokes around on the president.
We should be inspired by the events in France. Meanwhile, in America, we have an 80-year-old man begging us for 4 more years of work.
This event brought out around 2,600 people. It's the second White House Correspondents' Dinner since the pandemic-related 2-year freeze, and only the second dinner with a sitting president since Barack Obama in 2016. Janae?
Gotta love the jokes and Roy Wood Jr. Em, thank you for that. You guys had good laughs, didn't you?
Oh, yeah. That was good. It's always a good roast, right?
Always.
Well, hey there, GMA fans. Robin Roberts here. Thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Lots of great stuff here. So go on, click the subscribe button right over here to get more of awesome videos and content from GMA every day, anytime. We thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the morning on GMA.